We don't know what we're doing. It's the first episode. We don't even have a name. We just recorded. My name is Ishmael. This is my good friend Emery.
EmeryFragrance.
We are into fragrances. I am a complete newbie. When it comes to this, I have just been collecting 2 years, my little 20 bottles right there. This is just part of his collection. I have been grateful to meet him, and we always wanted to do our podcast with talking about fragrances, right? So it's just gonna be relaxed. We don't know what's gonna happen. First episode. So this was real impromptu. But before we start, how did you remember how I met you?
Yeah, actually we were getting gyros and I actually smelled a fragrance coming off from him, and it reminded me of something of a freshie that I had in my collection. I was like, I think I know what this is. This smells like Dior Homme.
Yeah.
This smells like the 2020 version.
Yeah.
And I was like, most likely correct with that fragrance. So that's how the connection started.
Yeah.
And then from there, we converse a lot about fragrances. I have a passion for fragrances, and so does my boy here.
Yeah. So I when he was like Dior Homme 2020, I'm like, yeah, and it was like, give me a number. It's like, and then we just started to talk from there and stuff.
Yeah.
So we wanted to start this because he is very experienced in fragrances. How long have you been collecting fragrances now?
I actually started my journey in 2012, and over the years I collected quite a few designers, and then I started to branch off into niche perfumes. Most likely it was like around 2020 is when I started to get serious with my fragrance journey. But over the years I've just felt inclined towards designers because they were so easy to wear and it was nothing complicated. I just wanted to smell good and to be mass appealing. But now my collection has expanded into this wide variety of niche perfumes.
Yeah. And my fragrance journey, I just started about 2 years now. And it's something when I met Emery, he was explaining to me, enjoy the journey. Because for me, in my business, my personal brand, I do a lot of sales, I do a lot of marketing, and my thing was, okay, I said, here's what, when I reach a particular sales goal, when I reach a particular milestone, I would purchase a fragrance. So my fragrance collection here has a story behind each one. And this is the beauty with fragrances, is that there's a story behind each fragrance. There's a memory behind each one. So we're not going to waste any time. He is going to be guiding me along. You're going to get my reaction, right, from a beginner perspective. And then, he's expert when it comes to explaining the entire fragrance notes and stuff. So start off.
Right, so we're going to start off with a freshie first because I just think it's only right seeing that you're a fan of the freshies.
Yeah.
So
I like my freshies.
We are actually going to go into Orange Sanguini, right? And for me, this fragrance, I remember smelling it for the first time. I was actually in Panama when I smelled this fragrance, and I felt like, wow, it was so refreshing, especially on a very hot day. I felt like this fragrance was the right fragrance to wear, and it definitely gave me that cooling sensation. So, it gives me that feeling of being at the seaside in Italy. It's 7 a.m. and we're about to have breakfast. That's the kind of vibe I get from this fragrance.
Let me see what we have. No, we have to do the paper strips because we didn't have enough spots on space on your skin.
Yeah,
so
we don't have no space.
Yeah, we had to do it, and we can't really decant, in 2 ml.
Yes. But we have a lot of
we have a lot of. So let me see what we have here. Yeah, I get in that kind of
zesty
orange, lime, lemon kind of vibes.
A little bit of bergamot in the opening as well.
Okay, I'm smelling the bergamot now. I like this. I could rock this. This is real nice orange.
Yeah. So this one is again Orange Sanguini.
It's like a nice in the same profile. Would you say it's like a similar to a Bleu de Chanel in the aspect?
It's a different take. I mean, Bleu de Chanel would be more like a blue fragrance. This is more like a citrus fresh fragrance.
Sorry if I come off like I know nothing, right? This is the whole point of it, for me to be inexperienced with it and then just be like, okay, he brings me back on board. But this is like orange, zesty.
Yeah. I would wear fragrance like this, the Orange Sanguini, for like vacations, especially tropical vacations.
Yeah.
Taking you into that fresh, clean, very beautiful.
You know what it's like? You know, like you pick a orange or like a Portugal.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know that, you know when you kind of
zestiness.
That's how it smells like. I'm back on track, you know.
Yeah.
This is lovely.
We should probably put a little note to that this is
Sanguini. Let me get a pen. Hold on. Don't worry, we'll cut everything.
Yeah, we'll have to cut up the video in different segments.
Hold on.
That's the best way to do it, huh? To cut
No, most definitely. Where do I have a pen? Hold on. I'm supposed to have pens here. Yes, I do. Alright, so this is just what it's gonna be about. So this is orange. How do you spell it?
Sanguini.
That one spells terrible. I spell it
like
like
Sanguini. Yeah. Orange Sanguini.
Like linguini. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Alright, so we have that off to the side.
So they said for this fragrance, it is the kind of moment that you would want to revisit. I definitely agree. This fragrance, every time I smell this fragrance, I just get this boost of energy, morning type of energy.
Yeah, man.
Definitely amazing scent.
This is legit. What we have next?
So the next freshie that I would want to introduce you to is the Bergamot Soleil, right? This one is an absolute beautiful, fresh, very bright bergamot type of scent. So, yeah.
Okay.
Very, very fresh, zesty fragrance.
So there's a thing with me. When I'm choosing fragrances, like I went to Panama recently and I bought like two Manceras. And it's only when my pores raise that I know I like the fragrance. I mean, when it really hits you, like you want it.
Definitely.
This is Bergamot.
How do you feel about this fragrance compared to the Orange Sanguini?
I like this more.
Yeah.
I personally like this. But if I'm feeling a little playful, I'll do the orange.
The orange, yes, definitely. I feel like with the orange, I'd wear like a white t-shirt, very crisp, fresh, fragrance.
Which one is this? Bergamot one?
Bergamot Soleil. Yeah.
Bergamot
Soleil. And the brand is called Atelier Cologne, right? This fragrance is now discontinued in the South American market, in the Caribbean. It's no longer available, but I mean, you could still get it if you look around.
And no, I'm very grateful that one of the things I'm actually doing here is, sampling his collection when he has, because, we try not to blind buy.
Yeah, because it gets very expensive to blind buy.
It gets very expensive because...
Very, very expensive.
Because, like, for instance, I have the Latafa Zanzibar, which just came out earlier this year, I believe. And I hate coconut scents. Like the Jean-Paul Gaultier scents that has coconut in it, hate it. And that's the only coconut scent I have, and I will only have. I wouldn't purchase any more coconut scents.
Yeah, that DNA is so played out.
So you don't want to... You might see real popular Arabian fragrances or any fragrances, and you read the notes on Fragrantica, and you're like, oh, yeah, this is why I like bergamot, and, I like freshies, and then it comes, and then, yeah.
So this next fragrance is called Cedrat Environ, right? This one, I remember traveling. This was on my trip to Miami. And I was actually passing through duty free, and I fell in love with this fragrance. And I told my friend who was working at the store in the duty free that I had to have this fragrance, right? This one is another fresh, very uplifting, bright fragrance. So I'm gonna spritz
So
it right
I'm
here.
actually putting a tick behind.
We could actually come and revisit it after.
Yeah, I actually putting a tick next to the ones that I actually do want. So let me see what we have here. Ooh.
Cedrat Enviro.
Ooh, boo, 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 boo. Hold up. This is nothing like what I have.
What does it remind you of?
It has a kind of herb, kind of.
It has a herbal base.
A herbal base.
Yes. Some earthy undertones, a little bit of aldehydes. It has a little bit of light bit of ambroxan in the base just to give it some lift. But it's definitely a citrus-based fragrance.
I'm getting like a citrus herb kind of vibes.
Yeah, it has lemon in the open actually.
Yeah. Yeah, this is nice. Very different, but very nice at the same time.
Definitely.
Yeah, this is good. What's this one?
Cedrat Environment.
Yeah, Cedrat Environment.
Yeah.
I think so far,
I think you actually appreciate the Atelier Cologne line.
I am. I've never smelled the line. This is a first. So yeah, let's keep going. What do we have here?
This next fragrance is called Grand Neroli, right? I think I'm actually very lucky to have a 200 ml bottle in this fragrance because this is like Glass of the Mohicans for Atelier. This fragrance reminds me of the lobby in Mexico when I stayed at Sun Palace.
Okay.
And I remember just walking into the hotel and being embraced with this scent profile, Neroli, which I actually do love very much. I think this particular fragrance wears better on skin. This is actually from an 8-year-old batch, so this is a very potent batch of Neroli.
Look at the pause.
Pause raisin. Yeah.
Going again. Okay, very it has an old school profile to it.
Definitely old school.
Real old school profile to it. But super premium.
Definitely.
Like I don't want to say aftershave cologne kind of vibes. Like aftershave, like when you're done shave kind of thing. It's like that, but it's just very premium.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Definitely really amazing fragrance.
This is something Urel come out for me with this one. What was this one?
Grand Neroli.
Grand Neroli. Yeah.
So I was very fortunate. I mean, shout out to Nicole from the gallery for making this happen, this particular bottle here. This will forever be one of my favorites in the fresh type of scents.
I'm getting a lemon
florals.
Lemon floral.
This one will be, okay, so it's like jasmine. It's jasmine, neroli. There's also a bit of aldehydes in here as well. You have some clary sage as well. It's a really nice fragrance. I actually personally enjoy this one a lot. And Orange Sanguini from the line. But one fragrance that caught a lot of attention was this one here, the Jasmine Angelique. This fragrance from Atelier is one like no other. It smells like a mature man who is in a lounge. You know, he probably went to the hookah bar. He probably just had probably a cigar, and he's wearing a fragrance with jasmine in it. This is what I get from it. It has that sort of smoky type of undertone to it. Like he just had a cigar, like a cigar,
like
and
the after smell,
and jasmine.
Ooh,
yeah.
Exact description. Hold on, we have our Panama coffee cleanser. Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
So picture exactly what he said. Picture a guy, he now do a cigar, and he finish it, but the smoke is lingering on him with we said jasmine.
With some white florals in the base, so you would get that note of jasmine, but you would smell the smoke exuding
It's
from the
like
clothes that he's wearing.
yeah. This it's not supposed to work, but it working.
Yeah.
Tobacco floral. It's and you would think it's like it's not even no hint of vanilla or anything like that. It's just like floral tobacco, but it's so balanced. It's not
very unique.
very unique. Yeah, this is. I don't have a tobacco scent in my collection, or a leather scent, or a mixture of any with that, because mine is mainly fresh spicy. But this is something I would definitely have. What is the name of this?
This one is called Jasmine Angelique.
Jasmine Angelique. Okay. Definitely. This is unique. This is really unique.
So guys, the next fragrance we're going to look at, and the last one here from the Atelier lineup, is called Vetiver Fatale, right? That's
Love
this bottle here. This fragrance to me is, again, one where you have to be a fan of vetiver fragrances.
Yep.
If not, you're not going to like it. And this one here has been a macerated bottle. This is actually 8 years old. And I'm very lucky to, again, to have this particular batch in the collection, because the older the batches, the fragrance tend to sit and macerate a little longer. So you get that potency kicking from the fragrance. The composition of the fragrance may alter a bit. And once it's stored correctly, you can really enjoy the performance of this fragrance. So I just want to test this strip. Right. So again, like for people who are getting into vetiver fragrances, it's something to try. I mean, it's always good to get the little 2 ml decants, like one like these, right, where you could probably get about 4 wearings of the fragrance. I actually say you need to wear your fragrances at least 3 times on skin in order to see what the fragrance is doing for you, and then you would know whether you want to make a full bottle purchase. Yeah. So I always suggest that you do that.
The quantity or just have like samples galore.
Yeah, so it's a different twist of vetiver.
I feel I like this more than a Greenlee boy.
It's very different, actually.
I want to get this on skin.
Of course, sure.
I would love to get this on skin. If there's one thing with this dude, hey, the most humble guy with fragrances. What was it? Your satin oud the last time?
Oud satin mood?
The oud satin mood. He's like, I never sprayed. Just you go ahead. I was like, and that was gorgeous. I'm actually gonna get a bottle of that. Okay, so let's do.
I think it's important to, like, you know, if you're a part of the fragrance community and you have access to these bottles and stuff. I mean, I get great joy in sharing my bottles, you know, for those who don't know what the fragrances smell like. And it's also good to help you in case you need to make an informed decision to purchase a full bottle, you know, having to save that money, knowing if you really like the fragrance or not. So
skin, totally different. Sorry about that. But skin, ooh, it's different on skin, but it's really strong though.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the dry down. Let's go again.
So we have just tackled out the Atelier lineup.
Yes.
And now we're going to venture into Parfums de Mali.
Before we get in, what are, like, just for the viewers, so like they'll have an average price range for Ateliers?
The Atelier Cologne price range could go anywhere between 150 US to about 250 US, depending on how rare the item is. For the Grand Neroli, for example, you might pay like $210 for a bottle like this. But the other is probably about 150, 155 or so.
Okay. We had one guy who was supposed to come. He couldn't make it. Imran, shout out to you. Next one, don't worry yourself. So I had to take that voice note. My apologies. Yeah, so 150 to how long?
So about 150 to 210.
Okay. That's really affordable for niche.
Yeah.
Very, very affordable. Let's go.
So perfumes in Mali, we're gonna tackle out that now. We're gonna start with Calon first. This is the red bottle in front here. This bottle, all right, and this one here, which is the exclusive sport, supposed to share some similarity. And as we're on the topic, we're gonna tackle out the boot one time. So we're gonna spray the Amber Oud exclusive first. Right, and we're gonna do a side-by-side comparison because this is something that we actually had in mind for quite some time.
So when I started my journey, I actually smell this, and when I now started off, obviously when you now start off, you're like really budgeting. You can't really afford a niche. You don't really know about niches, and like getting into the bracket of this price range is hard, especially like when you now start in 20 all the way up to like 50, 60 at best US in terms of fragrances. So yeah, same thing as my own. I actually have one, the same bottle, because when I was looking for it, he told me it's like, get this one. And as a matter of fact, this is so rare to get online. I tried to find, I mean, you would get it, but you had to really search.
Really?
Yeah, because I think I paid like I was 65 or 70 US for mine.
So guys, I have a story to tell about this fragrance, right? So a friend of mine, she was in Miami in one of the little boutiques, and the guy was trying to sell her this fragrance for $120 US.
Damn.
And I told her to put the guy on the phone with me, and after a little chat and I kind of educate him on perfumes, I got this for $45 US. So that was a pretty good deal.
Yeah. Because I'm sorry, I'm smelling this last one here. What was it? The jasmine.
The Vetiver Fatal?
No.
Jasmine, Angelique in front.
No, sorry, the Vetiver.
Vetiver.
And the Vetiver is the Vetiver.
So now we're going to spray the Calon, and we're going to do a side-by-side comparison between Calon and the Amber Oud exclusive.
Yeah, so you guys, we now only...
Oh, wow.
This is the other thing too. We now only just like, don't think we're just tackling niche and you can't really afford it. We have a well-balanced, perspective when it comes to, we appreciate even the dupes, we appreciate even, the blends of the different clones and stuff like that. It's hard to tell though.
Smell side by side.
So this is the Calon, original Parfums de Mali Calon, and this is the Sport.
So guys, on average, you'd pay about anywhere between 40 to probably about 60, 65 US for a bottle of this. Whereas Parfums de Mali Calon range for $360 a bottle retail. So there's a big price difference.
Yeah.
And how is the performance between the two?
It's the same thing. I would actually say this is a little stronger.
A little stronger, yeah. And I would have to agree. This fragrance has shown to me that the Middle Eastern market has come very strong for niche houses.
It's like a 97, 98%. It's really hard to tell.
Yeah.
So this is Calon.
Yeah.
Right? And then this is the...
So what I would say is that with the Amber Oud, it's a lot brighter than the Calon. Calon smells a little darker, but this one is actually projecting a little more than this one here. And actually having the experience wearing boots, I've gotten 5 more hours wearing this than wearing Calon. Yeah. So, but it's a good experiment to compare because especially when you want to spend that money, you need to also be in mind that you want to get fragrances that perform well. For me, I mean, if I'm spending my money on a fragrance, I would want it to last pretty decent amount of time.
Yeah.
And I can also go a little less on the spray. So probably do 2 to 3 sprays and get more out of my fragrance than to be wearing something that is I don't have to bathe myself in the fragrance.
Yeah, most definitely. What's the next one we have?
So the next one, we're going to go into Haltane, which is supposed to give you that that's DNA of Initio Oud for Greatness, also the Latafa Assad, the Dior Sauvage Elixir as well.
Okay.
That's supposed to be right there in that genre.
Okay. Now, the only thing I've smelled any parfums de Marley line is Galloway, which as soon as I got that, there's a story behind Galloway we will tell. The Callan, the Leighton, Godolphin. I haven't smelled Haltine.
Oof. Oh my god, this fragrance is
get a coffee.
amazing. This fragrance is absolutely amazing.
Let me get a palette clearance there.
This fragrance is fit for a sultan.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Definitely.
Hello.
How you feel about it?
I would definitely buy this. Because
Definitely.
I would definitely buy this. This isn't Halted.
Haltine by Parfums de Marley.
This is... Hold up. All right, let me describe it from the newbie perspective, right? This is like, you're getting outright the initial Oud for Greatness,
Definitely.
but not too harsh or not too, it's right there. It's like a little bit. You get this kind of a little freshy vibes out it. And then underneath is like a nice little Arabian spicy oud kind of vibes.
Definitely.
Not too much oud, but more spicy. Like you were saying, like the Assad line, like the elixir.
Yeah.
That kind of little spice.
It's a very like tamed oud. It's a manageable
very
oud,
tamed
commercial
oud.
oud.
Yeah, it's not too loud,
Or barnyard.
but it's not dirty as well. It's right. It's pleasant. It's a very pleasant. I like this. I keep thinking like, oh, I have Oud for Glory by Lattafa.
How do you comparing the two? Is it as good or how do you feel? Because we just experienced that with the Amber Oud. So what would you say?
I prefer this. I really prefer this.
Higher quality, right?
It's just a higher quality. You see, the thing is, right? Listen, I'll tell you guys this, right? He can tell you how fast I was in my journey to jump from cheapies and dupes to niche. Because you have persons who would watch and be like, oh, but it's 50, the whole line is Lattafas, which is not a problem at all. I have real Lattafa. I have the Assad. I wouldn't buy a Dior Sauvage Elixir. When I smelled it too, I was like, you know what? I'm satisfied with this. And your fragrance journey, you have to customize it to yourself and your liking. Not because you see your partner buy this, you had to buy it. Just because, you know, it or because it's brand name, because it's whatever.
Definitely.
It's about you, your moment, and what you appreciate and what you prefer. So, like, I got rid of my cheapies and I just started to go like high-end designer and niche. Right? And well, whatever dupes I think are really, really good. This here, compared to the Lattafa Oud for Glory, I would do this because with niche perfumery, you understand that extra 10-20% of the scent profile, how they've done it better.
Definitely.
And in dupes, you don't get that.
No.
You don't get that.
No. You get more like they make it mass appealing for a lot of people to
Yeah.
gravitate around the fragrance, but
Yeah.
these fragrances, a lot of them would contain certain essence and flavor that would just bump the fragrance up a lot more compared to mass-produced Middle Eastern.
I would definitely have this.
So now we are actually getting into some heavier scents. We go to the love child of Parfums de Marley, which is Leighton. Leighton is one of the most sold bottles of Parfums de Marley. That is in the blue bottle, right? And I have had the opportunity to get a first batch of Parfums de Marley Leighton. This one has been replicated many times by other Middle Eastern houses like Al Haramain, Detour. There's another one.
Detour Noir.
Detour Noir.
Yeah. So, Oh.
Parfums de Mali Layton, a well macerated bottle as well.
So let me give my perspective on this. The first time I smelled Layton was in an oil form, right? Imran isn't here. Imran specializes in the oils. I have appreciation for a lot of the oils because they're very potent. So I have a Layton that's in oil form, but you see when it's in oil and when it's in the sprays, because it's in a spray component, you get more of the layering of the notes as opposed to in an oil. In an oil, it's very loud,
Yeah,
right?
I agree.
So, yeah, Layton just has this profile it's just...
That green apple,
Yeah,
vanilla,
that vanilla, that
there's a
spice.
hit of cinnamon as well in the fragrance that gives it that level of sweetness. You have a little bit of creamy sandalwood.
Yeah.
So
So I was always into freshies, but I think when I smell Layton was the first fragrance that opened me up to spicy, sweet kind of fragrances, because this is like date night. You go out, you real wanna be just. It's it's one of those like. Just smelling.
Yeah,
You're just
definitely.
sniffing it. Yeah, Layton. I'm glad I get the Layton
So-
and the.
one of my very close friends, actually someone that I really, really appreciate in the fragrance industry, Queen Lex actually. I'm very happy to have Cure in my collection. This fragrance is absolutely next level. This one is one of the darkest fragrances I have in my collection currently. It is actually so dark, I feel this is suited for someone very regal, someone who has like a dominant personality. This one actually feels extremely spiritual too as well. How heavy and dense the fragrance is. This is like one like no other. This is actually probably the heaviest fragrance on the table right now. And
Heaviest.
one like this, I would only do one spray, probably behind the neck, because having this too close could choke me out, make me feel nauseous. Right? This one is Oud Filet de Violet by Yves Saint Laurent. So, this is going to be your first time smelling this fragrance as well. Right? I think you probably could get the whiff from the cap just being off.
That's all. Ooh, that coffee bean almost gone up in my nose.
This one smells dark, leathery, bad boyish type of scent.
Oh,
Super heavy fragrance.
damn.
Yeah. This is something
So
else.
this is like smoky oud,
You get leathery in there.
leathery,
Leathery, yeah, for sure.
smoky oud, leathery. But a nice mix of smoke and leather.
It smells like Ombre Nomad Unruly cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just that Ombre Nomad is just like it's like the wingman to Ombre Nomad
Yeah,
kind of thing.
this one is just totally raucous, really raucous. It's a fragrance that it will catch people's attention. It may not be a love for some, but they will
It's
definitely.
acquired.
It's an acquired taste.
Yeah, it's acquired taste.
But it's definitely a fragrance that is unlike any other in the collection. It smells like nothing on the table.
Yeah, no.
Nothing.
I think he's right with the spray though. It is very strong. There's a 10 hours plus.
This one would be more like 15 plus hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like yeah, real bad boy,
Dominant personality.
very
yes.
dominant.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is something
I think a fragrance like this would be more for someone who is already well on their way to like a connoisseur level in perfumery. Someone who really appreciate the art of perfumery and they
Yeah.
really want to push the barriers of wearing challenging scents. This would be
Yeah.
one of them. This is not a easy wear fragrance, but it's definitely one like no other.
it's for me, I'm not there as yet.
Yeah.
That's what I'll say.
Yeah.
That's my only comment with this. I'm not there as yet.
And I'm fully agreeing with you, and I'm happy that
And
you said that.
it's not a situation of price and
Yeah.
I can't afford it or not. It's just like for me, understanding like the scent profile and it like I like it. It's not to say that I wouldn't get it. It's just like in my journey right now, I'm not there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think like probably 5 years ago, if you brought this fragrance to me, I would tell you, no way I'm wearing this.
Right, exactly.
I won't wear something like this. Period. This fragrance is very situational too as well. You're not gonna put this on and go to the beach, right? You're gonna wear this to a special occasion. It's something that really draws
Hey, the Leighton dried on real
a
nice.
command of attention,
Yeah.
similar to the Stefan Humbert Lucas Black Gemstone.
Hey, you know where you could pull this off? Let me tell you how you could pull this off. You could pull this off. Like, let's say you're going to a business meeting kind of vibes. And-
Definitely, yes.
yeah, and like in negotiations kind of
Yeah,
thing, like
yeah.
serious money on the table, and you walk in and you just command and that, like you just throw them off with the scent,
Definitely.
you know?
It's gonna
Or-
confuse everyone on
yeah,
the,
yeah, or like you had to do a deal, or yeah, real lawyer kind of vibes. It has to be a situation like you said. You can't just put it onto the beach.
No, definitely not.
Because this is another thing with fragrances. You could wear this. If you wear the certain fragrances in the wrong situation, even though it will smell good,
Yeah.
to other people it might come off like, why am I smelling this thing so much?
Yeah.
So if you're in summer vibes, right? And you know it's freshies, it's nice or whatever, it'll kind of come off like, wait, boy, something smelling bad, boy.
Definitely.
You know?
Definitely.
If this in particular, because you know they have like like freshies or like sweet winter fragrances you could pull off in summer, right? But this year, this is I'm glad you bring this. This was a talker.
Different. Yeah.
Yeah, this
This
was
would be one of. You said you wanted a surprise, so this
Yeah.
would be one of them.
Most
Now, if you want to go in a direction of a real vanilla, real ambers, you'd choose Baby Cat by YSL. This particular fragrance is very similar to Absolute Aphrodisiac by Initio, but I think this one is done so much better. This one is actually through and through high quality vanilla, realistic vanilla, real ambers. And as you can see the color of the juice, I mean, this is pretty dark, right?
Yeah, it is.
I would say this is a pretty dark one. And I'm just very lucky to have a bottle of Baby Cat. I think these two bottles, I mean, I don't think, have you seen anyone in Trinidad with these yet? No.
Mm-mm.
Oh, this is such a good amber and vanilla. Real good amber and vanilla. Baby Cat by YSL. I love it. I'd wear this.
Hey, 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 hey. Here all going on, right? This is so simple, but yet so niche and expensive.
Elegant.
Elegant.
Yes, I would agree.
Am I getting a smokiness from this?
And that actually when
Or
you
is
smell
it
the two,
from the oud?
when you
what
smell
is going
the
on?
two, I want you to smell the two.
Something is going on.
Smell these two bottles and tell me if you get some essence of this in this, but it's not the same.
God, this thing's heavy. What's going on here, bro?
It's messing with your mind, right?
It's
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah, did that same exact thing to me. I was confused. I was like, what is this?
It's so Baby Cat smelling like this, but when you reach it, it's smelling like this.
Exactly. I actually had to smell them back.
Okay, this is Let me see. The
Yeah.
cover's not marked, so I can't tell.
Yeah, you can't tell.
I can't
It's
tell.
so
I can't
confusing.
tell
It's so confusing.
because
It's so confusing.
it's like vanilla amber
Mm-hmm.
and a very subtle smokiness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely. Definitely.
I could see like, yeah, you know, those like, you go into like those art auctions.
Yes, an art gala, definitely.
You rock a nice little tux,
Yeah.
a nice little suit, and
I would wear to one of those.
you have a nice little hand,
Yeah.
you know, a nice little bird on your side,
Yeah.
and this is a make pull out.
I think this one is actually a very inviting fragrance too as well. We will have conversations started with something like this. It's very easy to have a person approach you with the scent. This is very approachable type of scent, you know. And so that's Baby Cat, guys. Those two are definitely amazing. So the next one I want to get into is the Amouage Reflection. This fragrance for me is one of my favorite from the house of Amouage, and everyone knows Amouage for the Blue Beast, which is Interlude Man or Interlude 53, or you have the Interlude Black Iris. But for me, this fragrance is done to perfection. I actually think this is a 10 out of 10 from the house of Amouage. This is called Reflection. So can I have a little test strip?
Yeah.
I think you would definitely enjoy this. I could see you enjoying this.
So I've never
one of
smelled any Amouage.
Yeah.
I could advise us a Baby Cat. It might cleanse the vanilla.
Crisp. Baby blue shirt. Khaki color pants. Simple and effective. Wristwatch. Probably a ring. This fragrance will do you well. Yeah. It's good. It's really good.
Hey, hold on, wait, what are you doing to my way?
Mhm. I think it's definitely gorgeous, especially with the white florals in this fragrance. Amouage does fragrances very potent as well.
Here's what's happening. What scent had the floral element just now? The Grand Neroli.
The
What had it in
Jasmine Angelique.
the Jasmine Angelique? Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. I think this whole episode, I'm getting into florals now.
So now you realize you
It's
have a-
not too floral feminine. Hold on. Huh?
I think it could be unisex as well. Women could wear
It could
this,
be
they could pull this
unisex.
off, yeah.
Yeah, a woman could pull this off. I think I want a spray of this on my.
Of course,
on
feel
my
free.
hand. This man don't hold back with the fragrances at all.
Yeah, I think this one is something that, I mean, for me,
This is
fragrances should be worn on
Reflection,
skin.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
How you feel about this one?
This is something I would buy.
This is something that you
Yeah,
buy. I definitely
would.
agree.
I think. Oh, it's getting gorgeous.
And I don't have anything like this as a redundant fragrance in the collection. This one is like one of one.
I would definitely rock this. It's like. Nah, I don't have anything like this.
No?
No. It's so well balanced.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's floral, a little bit of like lime, again a nice little fresh. But
It has some freshness on the opening.
let me just pull up Fragrantica here,
Sure.
because I'm smelling. This is the one fragrance. It's not confusing me. I'm enjoying it so much. This is Reflection, man. Let me see what we have here.
So you're getting pedigree in the opening.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah. You have the, I think it's the Ilang and the
yeah, and the Neroli. I think
Neroli
that's why I
pushing
like
forward.
this Neroli here, the Grand Neroli.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think you were correct just
ju-
now when you said you made the comparison with the Neroli. You was getting some
Mhm.
essence of Neroli back and forth. But there's sandalwood in the base, so that's why I was getting
Yeah,
that too
yeah,
as
yeah.
well. Yeah.
So rosemary, pink pepper, jasmine, neroli. So again, a lot of the middle notes, and I think just now I'll get the dry down. This is
Yeah.
a lovely fragrance.
Yeah, and it actually has vetiver in the base of this fragrance as well.
I'm,
That's just
I'm,
why you probably made the comparison with the jasmine, because the jasmine also has vetiver in the base.
I'm sorry. How much is one of these?
This, if you look really good on the discounters, you can probably get this. I mean, even on the Facebook groups, you could probably cop this for like 95 US, 100 US.
Okay.
Yeah. But retail, this goes for 360 US.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Like 300.
360 US.
I would
on the
definitely add amouage. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's go on to the next one. We are stepping into the Tiziana Terenzi lineup. For me, this DNA has been done through and through with the Creed Ventus being so heavily influenced in the fragrance space. And this was their take on Creed Ventus, but done differently. I would actually opt for Orion instead of Creed Ventus. And the reason being is that the newer batches of Creed, it's really poor performing, but the prices are absolutely ridiculous. You know, so if you can get your hands on the Orion, which is an extrait de parfum,
Okay.
it's a extrait de parfum concentration, I think you get more value for your money, especially if you like that type of Creed Ventus DNA. Feel like weight to the cap. It's like a hockey puck.
Ooh.
Yeah,
This is like half a pound.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Yeah, this is What we have it. What is this one? Orion.
Orion by Tiziana Terenzi. You have that Ventus type DNA.
Right off the bat, Aventus. So, all right, let me give some story here. There's one fragrance in my collection that's in my car, and it has now been upgraded to air freshener, and that is Club de Nuit Intense.
Man. EDT?
Yeah, the regular EDT, right? Now, it is, I think that Club de Nuit is like the most popular. It was, Armaf did the first Dupa Ventus.
Yes.
Right, so they became really popular, right? The problem with that whole scent profile, it has a harsh lemon cleaner opening. Then they realized afterwards, they went with the limited edition and kind of fixed all those things.
Definitely.
Now this here, very smooth. A little Hasivat vibes.
Yes, actually, yes. It's in that same DNA as Hashivat, also the same bracket as I would say Afnan Supremacy, and you also have that similarity to the limited edition.
Yeah, so
bracket.
it's let's say you have the limited edition in the Armaf, and then you have Hashivat in terms of the two scent profiles. In the middle, it's like more, it's right hovering in between both of them. It's not too much the extreme like, oh, Aventus, and then it's not too much the extreme like a Hashivat. It's its own take on that whole profile.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I definitely think that this one is actually a good alternative to the Creed Aventus, as with the price being a lot better. And then you can get this on discounters probably for like 135 US, probably 140 US if you look around.
I just want to pause there. This amouage, right? You could actually see the oil on my hand. Like, you know, some fragrances disappear. The oil residue is just left on my hand, and it's how much hours do you think you might get?
I wore this fragrance last year, November. This was the last time I wore this fragrance, last year, November. And this fragrance stayed on me till the next day. Even after taking a shower. It stayed 2 weeks on clothing. Very strong.
I'm glad I really smell this. And afterwards, guys, because as soon as we wrap these up, we're gonna end the episode. At the end, I'll kind of give my personal picks of what I would buy, and this is how we're gonna be doing the episode. So what we have next?
Next, we have Tiziana Terenzi Tila, right? This one for me was again an experience on the way to Mexico, I smelled this in a boutique and I was absolutely blown away with Tila. Tila had me thinking about it so heavy on the plane, and then I said that when I get back, I'm going to definitely need to get a bottle of this. This fragrance actually, it dazzled a lot of people at work too. And this was the fragrance I wore the day when we met up at by Starbucks.
Okay, right. Ooh, this is interesting. Tilia. This is interesting. So first to begin with, when I saw Tiziana Terenzi, the bottle alone, even if I didn't like the fragrance, I'll just buy the bottle for the bottle sake.
Very pretty.
It is pretty. Like you have that on your shelf, you're good to go. Again, a kind of plum. Is it plum? What kind of fruit I'm getting here?
This one would be like sweet floral, some
floral.
honey in the base. You'll also get You'll also get a bit of Isoe Super. Also some ambroxan in the base as well to give this fragrance some lift.
Let me see where we off. Hold on.
You'll also get some, so you see?
Pear.
Yeah. Bulgarian rose in the opening
Pear.
as well.
That's what I was smelling. Some type of fruit I was smelling.
Fruity floral.
So pear, I smelling the Bulgarian rose.
Again, you have jasmine, ylang ylang. And then you have that musk in the base. And that's what really holds the fragrance to the musk.
The musk, he's right. He's so correct. The musk is holding, it's holding up that jasmine and the Bulgarian rose right there. Yeah, this is interesting. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, what next we have?
So we have Portia. A lot of people pronounce this one wrong. They say Poggia, but it's Portia by Tiziana Terenzi. This one, I think, is one that you have to be ready to wear a fragrance like this. This one also takes in like a spiritual type of journey.
Which one is this?
Portia.
How you spell it?
Oh my god. Whoa. This one is strong.
P-O-G-G-I. So I'm not going to look at the notes as yet. That one was really strong. Hey. Hold up.
Yeah. This one is something else. It's definitely a potent scent. Definitely potent. Very strong.
Pause raising. So far since we started this is the second time a pause raise. I think the first one was, I can't remember which one more pause raise. I think it's one of it was
Atelier?
One of the ateliers. All right, we gain goodness.
A lot of sweetness in the fragrance.
So sorry to cut you. Here's what I'm realizing. I'm smelling these things and I'm liking the notes. And then when I scroll down on Fragrantica, I'm looking at the notes and I'm like, okay, now I'm getting a liking to these notes, right? You putting me in problems. Let me tell you what problems you're putting me in, right? Here one not adding up. Remember pink bath soap?
Yes.
That traded you?
Yes.
I'm liking pink bath soap now.
You getting that vibe?
But it's not too hot. That pink bath soap, harsh.
It's heavy.
It's very heavy. This Turkish rose vibes.
You're liking it.
I'm liking it.
Yeah.
So this here is, so when I mean pink bath soap, there's actually a story behind this. I have to be very vague with this story. But basically, I traveled. Someone gifted me a particular fragrance. But basically when you spray this, it is like an intense hurt your nose Lux pink bath soap. Best definition. Go and buy a pink bath soap now, smell it, is the exact thing. And I messaged him going through my collection. I was like, I would not wear this. This is too ugh. And then the first fragrance meetup we did, he smelled it and he's like, I want this now. Like, I want this. And then it was afterwards, I was like, I really want to get rid of this. And what was it? The Dolce & Gabbana?
Dolce & Gabbana,
Light blue. Yeah, the light blue intense, right?
Light blue
yeah,
intense.
yeah. Which, that's like one of my favorite salty fragrances. I have the regular light blue and light blue intense. But this here is a very toned down version
Yes,
to that.
yes, definitely.
Yeah, it's very toned down. Okay, yeah, even I don't even need to write down this. As soon as I
Very
pick this up,
different.
I would be able to
Very
smell
different
it.
type of scent. So the next one for me, well, this one, I'm not going to put it on strip, but I'm actually gonna have it on skin because this one here is called Gypsy Water by Rado. This one for me is very personal. This might be very simplistic, but I think a fragrance like this is an absolute treasure. It's a gem in my collection. It's something that I appreciate, something that makes me feel good. So I think
When I tell you it's the first episode and you're real impromptu, we need what these our professional strips.
just smell this on skin.
On skin,
Yeah.
okay. Sorry, this is the amouage. Definitely. Gaina. Okay, Gypsy Water by
Rado.
Rado.
Yeah.
We're gonna do good atomizer. I don't know what it smells like. Oh my god.
By Rado, by...
Clear out that rose.
And this is Gypsy Water.
Okay.
There's pine in here. There's a lot of pines, cypress oils. It's like a light, fresh, clean, airy aldehyde-based fragrance.
Hold on now. This is, was it?
By Rado, Gypsy Water.
Just redo. Gypsy. Gypsy Water.
Yeah.
Okay, look, it's here. All right. Again, the lemon bergamot. Pine.
So you get
The
the pine, yeah,
the
the
pine
incense.
and juniper. I love juniper.
And you get the lemon in the front, so there's the freshness that you get from it. It's
Yeah,
fresh.
the lemon is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. He was right. He was right. It wouldn't do. You wouldn't smell this on people properly. Yeah.
But it smells really good. I'm actually getting it from your skin right now. I'm
Yeah.
getting the fragrance
It's
coming
really, Is this sprayed? Yeah. It's really, really good. So you have another one there?
up. I have a strip here.
To be honest, because this whole line is really good with citruses, I honestly would go back to here.
I agree. I definitely agree.
Yeah.
This
I
line
would go
here
back.
is actually perfect to have. This is
I-
summer vibes.
I feel, and not to knock on this, but I feel like this is just a 2 levels more.
yeah. I
2-3
think
levels
actually
more.
it did Freshies really well. They do
Yeah.
Freshies excellent. Very superior quality.
Yeah.
The next fragrance that I have here that I actually want to also put on skin, and I'll actually put this one so that you'll be surprised by
So,
it.
oh my God, it's Zurjov. So, the thing I've made I've told myself I'm not gonna go crazy with fragrances. When I do a niche, I'm just gonna get one niche because this is
He's gonna get the first spray. I've never sprayed this out from this bottle, but I've done
sing that, tell it, yeah.
other tester bottles and decant bottles of this fragrance. So I know what it smells like, but he's gonna take the first spray.
Oh,
so
this
where
is
we're
skin.
gonna put
We're gonna go right here.
it, right? And this one is called Renaissance by Zurjov. This one starts off very. You get a kind of lemony type of smell, a little pledge-like in the beginning, but the dry down of this fragrance is absolutely amazing. It's insane. It's addictive. That you keep coming back to the fragrance ever so often. Whiffs and whiffs and whiffs of the fragrance.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's good.
Remember Silver Mountain Water? It's not Silver Mountain Water. I'm telling him because my
The
reaction.
memory. The memory of
remember
Silver
that?
Mountain Water.
Oh, it is, first to begin with, it's strong. Very strong.
Yeah.
It's drying down right now, but the dry down is like, this is what I'm saying. Like, this is why I love we doing this. I love how we doing this because I have zero experience when it comes to niche perfumery. So when you guys, I have a balanced perspective when it comes to here. Well, stop with the dupes and the cheapies. You might spend, let me say you have 40 US, right? You're buying 40 and 50 US dupes and fragrances, right? By the time you buy 10, that's 400, right?
Yeah.
400, you could actually get 2 really good niche or 1 real high level niche. This here, it's just one of those things. Like when you buy this bottle, it's like nothing. It's niche is just, there's nothing here that smells like this.
Yeah, definitely. I would agree. It's totally different.
What is it?
Stands out.
Renaissance?
Renaissance by Zirchov. One of the best, actually, from Zirchov in terms of their fresher offerings. I actually love this. One fragrance I'll probably put over it is the Richwood and Neo, but this one is definitely up there. Renaissance. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's go across now to Overdose. Uden Overdose, which is in a 50 ml bottle.
That is
I
strong.
actually do enjoy this one because it smells like, to me, Uden Overdose smells like a expensive designer fragrance. And it smells like something back there. It kind of reminds me of something back there.
Oh my God. He didn't even tell man I know.
Yeah. Correct, right? Yeah, it smells like something behind there.
This?
Yeah, let's smell it. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I was in Panama. So when
I did say that. It was like, it
yeah,
smells like
when
an
I went to
expensive design.
Panama, I bought my Armani Code parfum. And then the girl was just like, oh, this is like 40 US. Oh, no, sorry. It was like 20 US on sale or something like that. And, okay, here we're going on. Oh, this is, it's in that realm, but it's like, so, okay, this, I don't even know how to get rid of this. I feel bad to give away this, right? It's not, it's like a real watery version to this scent profile here. Oh, nah, this different, boy. So,
Also a macerated bottle as well.
yeah, so how are we going on? Which one is this?
This one is Uden Overdose.
Uden?
Yeah, Uden Overdose.
Uden
Overdose.
Just let me. When you're inexperienced now, Uden Overdose. Okay. Oh wow! Watch how simple these notes are. So lemon, bergamot, ginger, tobacco blossom, amber, and musk. Hold on, huh? I'm gonna buy one of these. I'm gonna buy one of this.
I think you should put them aside. Like the ones that really resonate, you should just have them
Yeah,
aside.
I have them ticked off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then come back.
I'm gonna buy one of this.
Yeah.
I think I need a spray of this.
Yeah, for sure.
This is I need one of this spray. I'll do a hybrid on
You
the
could do
close
like any
skin.
elbow crease too as well. You could
I
come
want to
back to the
see
front,
it in close and like my neck.
Yeah, sure.
God. Okay, so yeah, man, this is life. Yeah. I think this is gonna be my first job for freshie. I'm gonna get.
And we did mention that you wanted
Yeah,
to have
I
something,
wanted something
freshy that
freshy.
will resonate with you.
Right?
The next one we're gonna go into, so this is the last in the line here. We're gonna talk about the Manceras and the Montals. This one here is called Wild Fruits. This one to me was very reminiscent of the Silver Mountain Water.
Okay, we're going on an hour and 5 minutes, and I'll check the recording. All right.
By the time you chop it up, you'll hit the
Yeah.
okay.
The O. What is this?
Wild Fruits.
Oh.
Minus the heavy inkiness of the Silver Mountain Water. This is a lighter version of it.
Which one is this? Wild Fruits?
Wild Fruits. This fragrance, I wore this the day when I went to Disney. And this fragrance stayed with me the whole entire day.
I love this. Wild
It was
Fruits.
really good. And Wild Fruits could be purchased as low as 75 US if you look on the discounters. It's pretty good.
Hold on.
Pretty good fragrance.
Okay, so I just checked back this. Definitely getting this.
Wild Fruit should be on your radar. If you get a good deal, if you get
Yeah,
another good deal. This should have been one at the $100 deal the other day.
Yeah.
This should have been one that you should have taken up on if they had it.
Yeah.
But
I definitely would rock our Wild Fruits. I love this. I love the Wild Fruits.
so this bottle of Instant Crush was really because of hype. I got this bottle in the collection just to add to the Mancera line. But this one here is, for me to wear this, I have to be in the mood for something sweet and loud. This again is in that same bracket as the Afnan 9 p.m. Also in the same bracket as Jean Paul Gaultier. So you get that sweet type of scent, but I think it's done a little better. It gives you a kind of Baccarat vibe as well.
Wait, something. Hold on.
Note, we smelled a lot of fragrances already, so I mean your palette is going to be, you know.
This is what they hype up this for?
Yeah.
Serious?
Yeah. It's a nice fragrance. It's a alright fragrance. It's not.
Yeah,
It's
it didn't
not
deserve the
blowing
hype.
my mind.
Yeah,
good
it didn't
fragrance.
deserve. That's my problem with it right now. They hype it up so much, and then now I smell it, and it's just like, really, this is all you've been hyping up for?
So this bottle of Instant Crush, I'm actually gonna do a trade for this one, and I'm definitely gonna upgrade it to something even better, much better fragrance, and it's gonna be something that really resonates with me, because I think that's where the journey becomes even nicer, like when you could make your collection into what you really want it to be. And I think with that fragrance, it's okay. It's not so amazing. Yeah. So the next fragrance we're gonna talk on is the last from the Mancera line here, which is the Black Gold. So
This
I'm
is
gonna
Black
spritz
Gold.
this on paper here. This also is a revisit for me to see what I like. Yeah, so I would wear something like this because this is very easy and offensive. You could wear this to work. You could wear this to work. This is a good everyday type scent. You could wear this to work. I would personally wear this to work. Easy to pump around with, put it on to the grocery. Yeah. And I guess it's like clean, fresh out to the shower type of smell.
Yeah.
It's good. It's long lasting, super long lasting, I would say. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It's good. It's good.
It's good. It's really good. It's really.
This one here from Montal is one that really blew my mind. Well, one of the two here that blew my mind, which is the Oud Intense. I wore to that to press actually, and it was really
So we have
amazing. Yeah.
3 more.
This one here is going to be the life of the party. This is the loudest in the lineup here.
I'm gonna do coffee. Hey, what's this?
Starry Nights.
Or kind of hold on, I need to pull this up. As he said, it's like starry double R. You see, you're going with the rose again. I just gain rose. Rose, yeah. Apple, bergamot, lemon, rose, patchouli. This is nice.
Yeah?
This is nice. What was the other rose fragrance just now? I went off one. Was it
I think it could have been in Portia, because Portia had
right?
a bit of
Portia
Renaissance as
and
well.
the Renaissance.
Renaissance is the freshie.
Oh, Renaissance is the freshie, right?
Yes.
Let me just smell like Renaissance. Okay, yeah. Well, then is the Portia, yeah.
Definitely Portia.
Yeah.
So let's go straight into the Black Oud Intense. So this one I would say is catered to the Middle Eastern market. I think it's very potent as well. Very potent fragrance.
This is very potent.
Yeah.
This is real intense. There's like Ramadan, go to the mosque
Yes.
kind of vibes.
Yes. Definitely.
You wonder, because like for Ramadan time, it's like you want your Ramadan scents. This is it. Or you can rock this for probably like a E2 as well.
Definitely.
Yeah. And then
This one here is called Ristretto Intense Cafe. So this is the last from the Montal lineup. This one here is, I would say, one if you want to get compliments, you really want to get that attention. I think this one will do it for you. It's sweet, it's nice, it's like a
I think
nice little pastry shop.
Boon on, hold on. Yeah, this, he's right. Pastry shop. Pastry dessert shop.
Yeah.
You know, like when you know, like remember when your mother bake cake
Yeah.
and then she make the icing from scratch,
Definitely.
and then you go by the bowl and you look in the bowl, and then it's just like you get a sweet icing pastry
Gourmand type of scent.
gourmand type
Yeah.
of scent. Yeah.
This is a pretty good one. So guys, we have one more on the table, which is the 50th anniversary of the Al Haramain Golden Oud, right? So we're gonna get into this one next, right? But before we do that,
Ooh,
I'm just gonna drop in a Louis Vuitton fragrance here that I just had to add to this video because the experience with this fragrance actually made me hunt the market to find this fragrance because I want to get a bottle for myself. I absolutely love this fragrance. I think it's going to rack your brain, but I'm gonna put this on skin on the wrist, right? Do we have anything on the wrist? On this wrist here?
There's Amouage here.
What do you have on this one here?
This was one of them first ones, boy. I think the Bergamot.
Okay.
I have nothing here.
Okay. So this is Stellar Times by Louis Vuitton. This one here is simple. It is magic. It is amazing. He might have a reaction. He might be like, oh my God, what is this fragrance? But it's so good. I definitely think this is a fragrance to have in the collection or maybe a dupe of it. Let that right on. Yeah, it's so good.
Hold on, I'll wait.
I absolutely love this fragrance. This is one of my favorites from the Louis Vuitton lineup. And it's so versatile. Women, men could wear it. It's a pretty scent. I could actually think of a candle with this type of scent, Danny.
It's very different. What's the name of this?
Stellar Times by Louis Vuitton.
Okay, so I'm getting... Yeah.
It's definitely a head turner. Like,
It's a head turner. I can tell you, it is very unique.
mhm.
For me, I'm getting the more animalic vibes to it
Yeah.
with the amber
Mhm.
and florals. I'm getting the florals.
We're definitely going to do another
Yeah,
video with
most
this
definitely.
limited edition
Yeah.
in the Louis Vuitton lineup, because this is
Yeah.
also part of their
Yeah.
special collection.
Let's wrap up with this one.
Yeah, definitely.
And
So the
then
last
we can-
one of the night, which would be the Golden Ode 50th anniversary, right? We're gonna put this somewhere on skin, because this one is going to be the loudest of the loudest here.
Okay, so it's gonna go right here.
Yeah, this one is straight Bakur.
Oh goodness, the atomizer.
Whew.
Hold on, I ain't spelling up. There's it. Hold on.
This one has a bit of that barnyardish oud. It's heavy. Yeah. Full Middle Eastern. Full appreciation to the
Alright.
art form.
All right, let me explain what's going on here right now, right?
Seeing the bumps.
Let me explain to you what's going on here, because I don't know if y'all could see how this whole arm is just. All right. You go to Dubai, and you have the opportunity to meet like a prince for the first time,
Yeah.
and this is what he would have on, or like a king, sultan kind of vibes. This is what they would have on there. This is what they have. This is lovely. It's not like stinky oud or like animalic. It is. It's smooth. It's very in that niche range.
I would say also this fragrance is like a 24 plus hour fragrance.
I
This
feel
one will
this
last
this
into the
this
next
will
day.
last the most.
Lots of hours. This one is a fragrance that with time it's just gonna keep performing,
Yeah.
and it's gonna
This
morph
is
into something else.
this is unique. This is Ramadan Eid. So like I think Eid day I'll put this on.
Yeah, definitely.
Eid day I'll put this on, and I'll wear this during Ramadan.
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. So it's well over an hour. This is the first time we're doing this fragrance podcast. We didn't even come up with a name for it. I told him, it's like, come over, I'll just hit record.
Yeah.
So I want to thank you guys so much. But before we go, from my perspective, I mean, this is his collection. What I would choose would be the Bergamot the Vetiver Vital, the Bergamot, and the Grand Neroli for sure in the, who's this? Atelier? Yeah,
Atelier Cologne.
you're right. Haltane and Leighton for sure. Oh gosh.
The Louis Vuitton Cure. Or the Baby Cat. I think the Baby Cat.
I think Baby Cat. I'm not there as yet.
Yeah.
I'm not
Still
there
looking
yet.
anywhere for this one.
Yeah. For sure. How much reflection I'm going to get a bottle of this. I
Yes.
think definitely. You know what was reminding me of this?
And he didn't know about the how much reflection.
Yeah,
man, before we had
no.
this
I was
conversation.
gonna go for the Prada Luna. It's this scent profile is sort of similar, but I think this is a much higher quality,
Done to perfection.
done to perfection. Right? Well, I already have this. I'll go Hashivat.
I also agree.
Yeah,
I also agree.
I'll go Hashivat. This is Tilia. Let me smell this back again. Okay. Yeah. Tilia. Yeah. This one.
Yeah.
Right.
Porsche.
Yeah, for sure. Starry Nights. I think Intense. I'd definitely go with that.
Definitely.
Ramadan scent for the black gold.
Yeah.
Definitely go in and pick up our wild fruits. I definitely going to. I like the scent profile because my vetiver sensual is like those really nice, light, fresh, fruity fragrances. Wasn't a fan of the Instant Crush.
Yeah, I'm also not a fan of it anymore.
Yeah, this one. Yeah, man, definitely gonna pick the Uden up. We have the Renaissance. Yeah, the Renaissance is really good. Gypsy Water. What was the Gypsy Water? Was this scent? Was it this? What was smelling similar to this?
Similar to this one would have been the Uden.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take it back to the Uden.
Right.
Because it had a designer feel to it.
Yeah. Okay. But then let me smell like the Gypsy Water. Okay.
So guys, I think that wraps up our video for today.
Yep.
And thank you for watching. I look forward to us doing more collaborations.
Most definitely.
Next time with Imran on the
Yes, Imran will be here.
Podcast.
He really specializes in the oils. He will bring his oils and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I want to thank you so much for coming and sharing your collection with me.
Of course.
I mean, we have a lot to talk about. He has a lot. You know, Emery's invested. We invested in this.
Yes.
Right? It's not about, like I say, a competition or like I chose, you know, out of these that to my liking that I definitely so grateful to get the opportunity to smell. And then as he goes along now, it's just like a perfect duo of, like I said, expert and then I just newbie coming up.
Yeah.
So those of you who watching, you know, you'll get like a lot of fragrance YouTubers. They will just keep you on the niche or keep you on the dupes level. But I think this way now is like you don't really get two persons, one higher, one lower, who get the experience. And this is where, even from my perspective, I would tell you, listen, here's what. Save your money. Don't buy no dupe. Get this. You understand? Because like even for this one, right? How do you pronounce this? Kyo.
The Kyo.
Right.
Oud Violet.
Right. So you'd have like the Tom Ford Black Orchid in this range.
You would have
not Black Orchid.
You would have the Ombre Leather.
Ombre Leather.
And that kind of vibe, similar to
the
like the
Ombre Nomad kind of vibes.
Yeah.
So like this is just like one of those in that range where I would say, here's what. If I enrich Ombre Nomad level, I would grab one of this and be satisfied with it.
Definitely.
You know, it's just right up there, but not too low.
Yeah.
You know, so
I agree.
Thank you so much. This has been amazing. I can't wait to do the next one. I'm trying to be as raw as possible with this, with not too much edits and stuff like that. So if you like it, subscribe to whatever we name the channel, whatever we name the TikTok.
Make sure to click the bell.
Click the bell, click the follow if you like it.
Yeah.
Tell us in the comments where you want to see, because more than likely he has it. Tell us like different concepts you want to see. Tell us, because we have plans to like go out and you know, on the streets, what people think. But this is just our perspective on fragrances. So we appreciate it very much. Thank you so much for watching.
See you guys soon.
Look out for the next one.
Yeah.
We out.
Yeah.